My year 11 yearbook means no limits to me because despite the ups and downs with my friends, I've been able to get through it all, and we're all doing something that we all love now.
No Limits is a BBC4, Radio 4 documentary called Lost Children in the Holocaust. So this is about sort of group of children who survived the Holocaust, but having gone through such an awful genocide, they were then faced with more challenges following. They were in effect scattered throughout Europe, and they then had to overcome even more adversity. So I think that is, for me, the fact that they're here to then tell us a story today, like 75 years on from the event. That is what sort of inspires me, and that's what I would consider sort of No Limits.
I'm going to say Epicurus, The Art of Happiness. It's a book about moral philosophy, because it represents no limits to me, because it places no limits on human beings in terms of bringing about moral good. So the emphasis is on a principle of happiness, inspiring a sort of sense of common humanity and an aim to prevent suffering, which is something that's been carried on through the philosophical tradition.
I have two books, as you can see. The first one's the Communist Manifesto, and I think that showed no limits to me because it represented the class struggle between the proletariat and the bourgeoisie, and how the proletariat needs to have no limits. They need to release themselves of their chains. And I think that really fits in with the narrative of manufacturing consent, which was by, as you can see, Noam Chomsky. And he describes ways in which the bourgeoisie, basically, and other media corporations and governments are able to control the media in order to form what we consent to and what we believe in politically, and how the bourgeoisie manipulates us through the media, and how because of that we need to have no limits. We need to release ourselves from the chains of this controlled media.
My object is a guitar, because with a guitar you can play endless amount of chords, endless amount of notes, and it's very peaceful to play and very relaxing as well, and that's why it's no limits for me, because there's endless possibilities.